Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss what comes around. So, this is a story of a girl who's just turned 17. She's been talking to a guy online about poetry, and he's, kind of like really gassing her up. He's telling her that her poetry's great, comparing her to Emily Dickinson, even. And she's just like, she's eating up this validation. She lives with her mom, who's engaged to a cop. Everything's going pretty well, but then things take a darker turn. Of course, the guy moves the relationship from online to in person in kind of a surprise way, and just shows up at her house. And turns out that while she's 17, he's 28, and things are kind of she kind of pushes him away at first, but then she starts to kind of get worn down and be more open to him. And of course, this causes problems with between her and her mother, and just kind of it's just a weird dynamic. And that's at the core of the story here. So this is a thriller, and I will admit that I had smoked quite a bit when I watched it, so I actually thought it was I thought it was a really solid, really good thriller. And I read the reviews of it, and people didn't really care for it. Or I think maybe though they were expecting like a Hollywood level thriller, and this is kind of almost like a B movie thriller kind of. But I thought it was interesting. It's got some like fun narrative moments. I thought the acting was good in like a soap opera way, but I like that. I like the melodrama, and a little bit dialed up and a little bit over the top. And I thought that had that here, but I can understand why if you think that's kind of an unrealistic, or you're wanting a more grounded instead of more of a soap opera style. Like, I get that, but I thought I had a good time with it. It held my interest. It kept me. I was invested in what was going to happen at the end. And I'm out on an island, I guess. Not a lot of people like this movie, but I thought it was interesting and entertaining. And I don't know that it's one that I would go back to, but I definitely had a good time watching it. And I was just like, I'm not gonna say I was riveted, but I definitely, I cared what happened. I was actively engaged in like wanting to, find out how it all got wrapped up. And I had a good time with it. Again, I thought the acting was good. You had Grace Van Dien, Summer Phoenix. You had like you had this real creepy guy who kind of looked like a melted wax statue of Robert Pattinson. But anyway, I don't mean that as an insult. It came off that way though. But anyway, I thought it was fun. Again, it seems like I'm kind of in the minority on it. So if you watched it and you liked it, then let me know. Or if maybe I'm just the only person. That's my review of What Comes Around. If you want to check out more, right here on YouTube, I've got hundreds and hundreds of movie reviews in my movie review playlist. But thank you for watching this one. I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.